Okay, friends, I am Dr. Heena and today for scholarship grade 7, our today's topic is time, work and speed. So you all know time from midnight to midday means night 12 o'clock to afternoon 12 o'clock is called as before noon, and it can be written as AM, and it is called as antemeridian. Period from midday to midnight is called as afternoon, and it can be written as PM, post meridian. 24-hour clock system. In this system, time from one midnight to next midnight, there are 24 hours. 4 p.m. is written as 16 hours, as 12 plus 4 become 16. Now to convert the kilometer per hour into meter per second, multiply kilometer per hour by 5/18. So these are all the things you keep in mind before we solve the problems that are based on time, work and speed. Now we'll directly move to practice exercise. The sums are all same. We'll just take 2-3 sums and then you try at home. Okay. Now see, if 28 workers complete one job in 6 days, how many workers will complete two similar jobs in 3 days? Now see, you have the formula. If 28 workers complete one job in 6 days, so how many workers complete in 3 days? Okay, so using the formula, one second, my network is little bit slow, you just wait. Okay, so now use the formula. Now cross multiplication, 28 into 3 is equal to 6 into 28 into 6 is equal to 3 into how much? Okay, we are not doing cross multiplication here. So if 28 workers do one job in 6 days, so 3 workers are in 3 days, how many workers can complete 2 jobs? And this is one job. So formula is like workers into days upon work done. Okay, so main into days into work done upon work done is equal to main into days upon work done. Okay, so one work is completed by 28 men in 6 days. 3 days are there. How many workers will complete two such a job? Now solve this equation. So 20, this we assume as x. So 28 multiplied by 12 is equal to 3 into x. We just do the cross multiplication here. So x is equal to 28 multiplied by 12 upon 3. So 3 6 are 12. 3 4 are 12. And now multiply this 28 with 4. 28 4 are 112. So your answer is 112. Okay, I will explain it again. If suppose 28 workers in 6 days do one work, so how many workers, say X, do the work in 3 days, and 2 work done must be done by them. So just cross multiply and solve the equation. So 28 into 6 into 2 upon 3 is equal to X. Now 3 2s are 6, so 2 2s are 4, 28 4s are become 112. So 112 workers will require to complete two such a job in 3 days. Okay, now complete a particular work in A complete a particular work in 10 days, B complete the same work in 15 days, how many days both will together complete the work. Okay, so how you can solve this? Now see, work done by A in 1 day. First you have to calculate. So work done by A in 1 day is equal to 10 upon A, and work done by B in 1 day is equal to 15 upon B. And together, now see, A does work in 1 day is equal to 10 upon A, and B does work in 1 day is equal to 14 upon B. So okay, so A works 10 days for particular work, B works 15 days to complete the particular work. So we assume that A takes X days and B takes Y days. If then together they do XY upon X plus Y days to complete the work. Now what is the value of X here? 10, Y is 14. Now 10 plus 14 upon, sorry, 15. Okay. Now 10 multiplied by 15 become 150 and this become 25. Now divide this 150 with 25. So 6 days they require together to complete the same work. Okay. Now see which formula we had used. So work done by A in the days, how many days he require, by how many days B require to complete one work upon day of A plus days of B. Okay, so A does work for 10 days, B does work for 15 days, and 10 plus 15 in the denominator. Now just solve this to get your answer. Now 18 workers work 8 hours per day to complete certain piece of work in 21 days. 6 workers are increased. If they work 7 hours per day, in how many days they will complete the same work? Now see, 18 multiplied by 8 into 21 is equal to 6 increase. So first there were 18. So 6 workers are increased now. So it becomes 24 into 7 into how many days? Okay. Now solve this. So 18 multiplied by 8 into 21 upon 24 into 7 is equal to days required for second slot of workers to complete the work. Now 8 1 are 8, 8 3 are 24, 7 3 are 21, 3 6 are 18. So it becomes 6 3 are 18. So 18 days they require to complete the work. Okay, understood? Okay, we just use the formula workers का W time into days they require for one group and other group, and for other group they we had calculated to complete the work because they had completed the same work. Okay, means 18 workers 8 hours per day working for a work. To complete it they take 21 days. If number of workers become 24, they work for 7 hours per day. So how many days they require? We solve this equation as W1 T1 D1 is equal to W2 into T2 into D2 because the work done by them is same. Okay, now one sum we will take and we'll take the next practice exercise. Now see how much time will be required for a good trains of length 400 meter running at 60 km per hour to cross the bridge of length 800 meter. Now see, they had told you that kilometer per hour can be converted into meter per second by multiplying it with 5 by 18. Okay, so 60 kilometer per hour is the speed of train. So multiply it with 5 by 18 to convert it into meter per second. So it becomes 6 3 ga 18 and 6 10 ga 60. So 50 upon 3. Okay. Now this is meter per second speed of the train. Now you have formula. Distance is equal to time into speed. Okay. And here you have to calculate time. Speed you know, distance you know. Now what is the total distance? So total distance is 400 plus 800 because 400 is the length of train and 800 is a bridge ka length. So see, suppose this is 800-meter long bridge and this is your train. Okay, when it start from this point, this engine end will start from the beginning point of the bridge, then it will cross the bridge up to 800 meter, but the end part of the train to cross the bridge completely, the train length also we have to add. So total length is bridge ka length plus train ka length. So distance here is 1200. Okay, now put all the values in the formula. 1200 is equal to what is time? Time we have to find, and what is speed? 50 by 3 meter per second. So now this 50 upon 3 will come to this side. So it becomes 1200 divided by 50 upon 3 is equal to T, means time. So this 3 will go to the numerator and this become 51 ja 50, 50 24 ja 1200, 24 multiplied by 3 is equal to 72 minutes. Now 72 minutes means 1 hour and 12 seconds because in 1 minute there are 60 seconds. So 72 minutes there are 60 seconds plus additional 12 seconds. So 1 minute 12 seconds is the correct answer, which is the time required for a train to cross the bridge. Okay, understood? Now okay, I hope you understood. Now will you try the remaining sum and I will take second practice exercise. Now see, 15 workers work 8 hours per day, complete certain piece of work in 24 days. 20 workers had worked 9 hours per day. In how many days they have finished the work? Now same formula we have to use. Workers ka W multiplied by time multiplied by days they took. W1 T1 D1 is equal to W2 into D2 into T2 because work done by them is same. Now put all the values in the formula and you can calculate the value of day. Okay. Now A and B together complete a work in 12 days. A requires 2 by 3 times days taken by 2 by 3 times the days taken by B to complete the work alone. How many days will be required by A to complete the work all alone? Now see, A and B are working together, okay, for 12 days. Now A has to do all that work alone. So you have one formula given by them that A requires 2 by 3 times the days taken by B. Now we assume that days taken by B to complete the work alone is X. B. Okay. Now for A, what are the that days? So 2 by 3 times x. Okay. Now one work for one day. A works for how many days? 2 upon 3x. And B works for how many days? 1 upon x. And together they work 1 upon 12, because in 12 days they are working for complete work. So for one day, how much work they had done? So 1 upon 12. By using this formula, you get the value of x as 20. Now multiply this 20 with 2 by 3 to get the work done by this a. Okay. Now you can find this. Now the third sum is same as the train wala sum. The length of train is given as 340 meter, running at the speed of 45 kilometer, cross a bridge in 48 seconds. Length of bridge is asked. Okay. So length of bridge we assume as x here, and total distance become x plus 340. Now convert this 45 km per hour into meter per second by multiplying it with 5 by 18. Okay. Now you will get the speed in meter per second. Now put all the values in formula, because we know the distance, we know the time, which is 48 seconds, and you can find the value of length of bridge. Okay. Now the same sums are there as we had solved, and in 12.3 also the same thing is given. So I hope you all will understood the concept and you can solve the sums by your own. Okay. Now here I will take a break, or I will take a leave, and we will solve the sums in the next lecture. Next topic we will take in the next lecture.